right, before the reset, what rating were you? What did you peak?
I think I was right before 4K.
Okay, so you're like 3,900-ish, somewhere in there. You're a mid-main. Don't say you're main gods. What is the main thing keeping you from winning more games? Not your skill, like in your games. Why aren't you winning? Is it your jungler? Is it team fight suck dick? You have no peel? What is it?
No, it's really, I realize I have no peel and I still get a little too aggressive and it costs me.
Okay, and you think you can handle this lobby even though it's an after reset lobby? You think you fit? You're gonna be good.
In mid? And yeah,
okay.
Yeah, in mid, yeah.
All right, well, you got your mid is your role. You got it. It's all yours this game. Good luck. Don't f up, brother. VLCN is playing Vulcan, I'm assuming. It looks to be his main god with a pretty high win rate, which is what I was interested in because I'm guessing his 44% win rate in his last few games is more based on off-rolling and playing other gods because his Vulcan win rate is so high. Let's see what he has over 75 games. We're at 45% win rate. This is pretty bad. He was just in a custom game where he went one of the worst Mordred builds I've seen in a while and was level 15 at 26 minutes, 27 minutes. I don't know. It was bad. So I wanted to give him the chance to redeem himself. And this is what this Elo Hell will be. It's probably not going to be a redemption arc, but I hope. I can hope. Because, like, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Like, it's bad. His top god is Vulcan with a good win rate, but then everyone else is bad. I wouldn't say, I mean, his builds aren't terrible, but they aren't good. It's interesting stuff. Interesting choices. Over and over again. Over and over and over again. We're in. We're going to follow along with Vulcan on Vulcan. I hope it's better than his custom game. I really do. Hey, maybe it is the turret build, but that would be him copying or actually using builds that are on Smite Sword. With the odds he doesn't go turret mod. I can't imagine him having a high win rate without going a turret build. No, you don't go aspect Vulcan to mid. It's just regular Vulcan with the mods all catering to having pressure early and turret damage. He does not have the thumper, so he's already at a disadvantage. He's going to get out cleared and out pressured now. I do think losing lane and not having pressure in the first 3 levels for most players is going to equate to a horrible rest of your early game. Like your first 10 minutes are going to be bad simply because you decided not that pressure. Wait, Alpha's not jungling? Okay. I thought Alpha would be jungle. We'll see how this goes. Agni is a very good matchup into the Vulcan. You're correct. Mercury is not a direct counter. The Nem would have been a worse matchup, so it's good that he has Nem on his team. Jiggy's playing Osiris support, so they're going to have a lot of pressure in that duo lane. It looks like Ripster's playing Shivalanke, Medusa, Athena. They have 3 globals or semi-globals, depending on how you look at it, on red team. Now, if the Vulcan dude can play and just farm and rotate into the fights late, since his team's going to be active with the globals, he'll be good. Why did he just wait so? Oh, because his one was down from wanting the dude. What up, King Josh TV? Thank you for the resub. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why neither of them jungled. It's got to be that Death only jungles. But I don't know Death. Death might be good. I don't know. I think this game is probably more even now, to be honest, without Alpha jungling. Unless Death is bad. Which, like I said, I have no idea how good he is. First blood on Jiggy. The Athena Medusa first blood. He's PC and plays on a PlayStation controller. I really don't mind PC players on controller. I think you should try to swap. No pots, no pots, no pots, no pots. He almost died simply because he didn't double pot. If he'd have double potted, he would have never got as low as he did. He would have been at like 30, 40 HP rather than 3. Well, so it begins. That wasn't even a good gank. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't like, hey, you should die here. He didn't even beads. He just ate it. He just ate it and lived at 3 HP with one of the worst plays into a gank I've ever seen. Notice how he has no wave clear. He's missing the full wave. He doesn't have the extra turret for clear. Oh, dual lane's back now. Nem has 2 kills. He just saved beads on 100 gold. You're fucking trolling. Can't wait for him to beads like a fucking Agni bomb and die. He should be going to those back lefts and farming, but he's struggling to clear the mid wave. What's he going first? Oh, Ancient Signet. Ancient Signet. I hope. I hope that's not a Thoth or a Necro. I think that's Ancient Signet. Yo, that dual lane is a brawl fest already. They're 3 minutes in with 4 kills. You didn't clear the big creep, bro. Yo. Yeah, he's not going turret build. I like Ancient Signet first, but probably not for the way he's playing. But I do like Ancient Signet first. I think it's a very good item. Yeah, that's Ancient Signet, right? Signet is not terrible. What the fuck? Signet feels so good. What are you trolling? You go Thoth in the build. It's not Thoth. Thoth has way more int, but doesn't have the 200 damage attached to it. Thoth, dude, Signet is so... Because you're gonna spam God, but you're not spamming when you kill people in the mid to late game. You're 3-1ing and they're dead. Because Signet. I like Signet because I go Thoth. It has mana on it. It's a fucking very good item to pair with the rest of it. Oh, short Mercury ult. He beads. Nice. That was a much better play into the gank. I'm actually happy with that reaction. Brother, in lane it instant resets. It's 100 damage every time you hit the wave. So the wave is coming and you won the god in the wave. You hit the god, you proc the Signet, the wave dies at the same time, your Signet's back up, you 3 them, you Signet again. What are we saying, bro? Getting 200 to 400 damage is fucking really good in lane. I mean, I've run it and I just run at people with it. Like, it's definitely good. And you're talking about spam gods. I use it on Osiris mid. And ask Killer, ask everybody I've played against that shit. It's fucking good. I promise you it's good. We're pretending like 200 damage isn't a lot of damage, which I feel like is troll on gods that can guarantee hit squishies. And then if you're fighting in lane, like over the nighttime buff or you're going for a gank, then you're getting 2 procs of it. So you're getting 400 damage. It's good. It's very good. Him not having it yet, though, is kind of sad. He's missed out on so much gold. What's this Nem build? He's gonna go auto attack Nem. I'm wondering if he's doing crit or just yellow numbies. Stallone, you do realize this resets on the wave, right? You get 2 procs of this on the wave. You're not waiting 9 seconds. Every wave, you get 2 procs of this. So every time you 1-3 a god, you're doing 200 bonus damage. Your 1 and 3 are hitting for like 200 to 300. What are you talking about? His meatball. You won in the wave and the god. So you hit the wave and the god. They get poked, the wave dies, then you 3 the god. What are we saying? You get another proc. If we're saying Ancient and it's bad, you just aren't doing basic math. You're literally just not doing basic math. What are we saying is better? Because it's not Chronos Pendant. What are we doing? Are we saying Doom Orb is better? It's not Doom Orb. You're getting more damage from Ancient Signet than you are Doom Orb. Does he have auto level on abilities? Yo, that's not auto level. That's not auto level. There's no auto level in the game that levels every ability 1 by 1. If he does this all the way to the end, this will be a first. He just got a 3-man Medusa ult. They just wiped them off of a 3-man Medusa ult. And they stole gold. Holy shit. How is the worst player in the lobby the one that doesn't eat a Medusa ult to the face? I'm telling you right now, if he levels every ability 1 by 1 by 1 like this, I've never seen this in the history of Elo Hells. Out of like 150, 200 Elo Hells. I've never seen this. What's up, Kizo? I'm good, brother. How are you? I've seen this in Smite 1.
Your right tower is under attack.
Bro, flip side of that, Stallone. If he can't hit any abilities, but he's hitting 1 out of 8, then that ancient thing is getting its only proc, which makes it even more valuable than int. You're still getting that damage off as long as you hit 1 of your 8 abilities. Hey, I'm just saying. I mean, I don't know if this, like, his ult wasn't bad, but I don't know if this guy's hitting anything right now. He leveled the turret again. This is shocking. Oh, that Mercury position is actually really good. You got beads for free. Cosmic is a solid item. Yeah. It just depends on the god and the build you're going for. I like Cosmic later in builds. It needs 3 to 4 items, I think, to have enough int, depending now, like if you have Necro or whatever you're going, which makes it more of a like a late item, like a 6th item. All right, so he's bottom damage on his team and player damage with the Nem. How the fuck is that possible? Nem's going Hydras now. He's building like a Wheelix. This Mercury's playing really smart. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, he walked in, got beads, instantly came back with ult, knowing the beads were down. That was a good gank. This is 6-7. If they didn't have that crazy gold fight, this would be in Blue's favor heavily. Dick Lion just going crazy. Put Dick Lion on the team, boys. Just not mine in a ranking. Holy fuck, Jiggy's feeding his brains out. Jiggy's 1-4 getting shit on. You put more people in the mid during nighttime to capture it. So like, I'm pretty sure it's like the old Smite 1 ones where like the more people that are in it, it's in you, like you control it. And as long as you control it, once you have 100, you get the buff. No, I don't want Dick Lion feeding on my team, bro. There's a difference. He went shrapnel. No, he's going turret build now. Nah. He's trying to swap. Wait, what was his first mod? Yeah, he's trolling. Oh, fuck. I'm into that. Oh, Dick Lion! Dick Lion! Dick Lion lived? Yeah, Stallone. One out of 8 might have been generous. I might have overestimated him with the 1 out of 8. Can you steal that buff at night? So the other game last night we played, they didn't pick it up and we got it after a while. So I'm assuming you can. I don't know what the timeline is on it. Oh my gosh. No beads, no play. Good Thor ult though. 30 seconds, yeah, because they won it, but then we picked it up after a bit, so you definitely can pick it up. It just takes a while. What up, Ben? Thank you for the 10, brother. I will do my best. I'm trying. Oh, it's 10 seconds on Titan Talk? Yeah, I would have guessed 15. Thank you, Salty. Are we putting you into a big boy Elo Hell? Is that what this is? Flame Dick Lion? Nah, Dick Lion's going crazy. Dick Lion's currently the reason they're winning the game, and I'm not even joking. His Vulcan ults are placed correctly, but he ults where they can see him instead of over walls. You guys got to realize for gods like Janus, Vulcan, even like Raw, if you get ult from places that people aren't staring at right actively, then your ult is way more likely to land. This Merc is just fucking on this guy's shit. That was a good gank. What up, board feet? Thank you for the 3. You want to play against Johnny? I'll put you in the big boy game then. The unknowns carrying? Yeah, I mean, like I said, everyone off-rolling made it more even, and then Death is just playing it really clean. Yo, he's leveling every ability one by one. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, how come everyone wants to play versus you? I honestly don't know. You're tilting people secretly and you don't realize it. You're correct. He isn't playing for KDA, but he isn't not playing for KDA. I mean, he let that Medusa get away because he didn't want to die. And then he's just gotten Mercury ganked every fight, pretty much.
Your right tower is under attack. Your right tower.
Keycore, that is insane logic. I think this guy's more likely to hit a 5-man ult than to hit a 1-3 combo. He just got 500 gold for that. Just take the purple, brother. Invade the purple. Oh, now this is super risky. Oh shit, he's hitting. You got it, you got it. Caster's curse, caster's curse. You could have placed that turret further and it would have fucked that Mercury up. Good Merc-all, bro. Actually, good positioning from this Vulcan. I'm not gonna lie. That Merc just lived off of a shield. Yo, wait, what?
A warrior's tool.
Was that Athena ult that saved him? That Athena ult was crazy. He Athena ulted him like a quarter of a second before the meatball hit. Meatball might not have killed him because that meatball's only level fucking 2 or whatever. But that would have been close. The Commanders game 7-7. They're gonna lose, bro. They're gonna lose. All right, so now we're going Book of Thoth. He's going the Smite Source build, which is good. I'm glad to see that. I'm very glad he didn't go Necro because he would never have gotten stacks.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Nah, he's a mid-man. This guy's a mid-man. Oh.
The pyromancer has arrived.
Whew.
Your right tower is under attack.
I can't check how many wards he's placed, so I don't know if how much he's warding. Oh, this is bad.
Your team has
I'm not gonna lie.
enemy tower.
I don't know how Flex Whip is always positive, but not doing anything. Flex Whip legitimately is positive all the time in the jungle role, but he's always under farmed and never in teamfights. Bro, his 1 and his 2 are both ranked 4. Last hits. Yeah, last night he was invading my red over and over again, but I was getting everything on the left side of the map and ganking you guys on cooldown, so I don't know what he's doing. This game is probably over. They have 3 gold furies at 17 minutes. They're down 8k gold. Vulcan is still bottom damage. Impressive. Very, very impressive. Probably. Nah, in Smite 2, you can win these games, bro. You win these games in Smite 2, it's dumb. Like, so, like, the Mercury goes a little too deep one time, insta-dies, and the game is all of a sudden even. It's the Smite 2 is the weirdest shit. As long as you're still farming, even though you're behind, it's fine. It's when you can't farm and you're behind that you just have no chance of winning. That's what fucks up people's games a lot. They'll be like 8-0 and like, oh, this is a free win, so they'll start diving and they'll die once and then they lose the game and they don't understand why. I have a pet peeve against Agni. Oh. Yo, his positioning was so bad. Why did you not pass back to your red and just cast over the walls to help your team? You would have never died. Anyway, I have a pet peeve with Agnis that you do 2-1 combos rather than bomb stun combos. You can bomb stun and then bomb again in 2 and do way more damage than wasting your 2 to proc a stun from range. Lou also is a fuck ton of int right now. She's full stack necro. Well, he is not level 14, so he doesn't have 2 turrets yet. This is rough. This is really rough.
Your middle tower is under attack.
How do you watch any streams or any content and then think, let me level my abilities one at a time, like 1 point in each until they're all maxed? What's up, Carmano? Thank you for the 26. Fuck you, you little bitch. Yeah, we're 20 minutes and he just maxed his 1 over his turret when he's turret build. A jack of all trades. I don't think he's anything of any trade. I've never seen this in any Elo Hell. Never. Never once had someone do what he's doing right now. Or tell you that's fine. Why did Alpha not hammer throw away from that? No! Thank you for the 5 gifted! What's the best aspect Kabrakan build? Oh, I'll add it to Smite Source. I forgot. I have a couple that I ran on PTS. It's 100% int, obviously. You want a Mirrodin. You need to have a Mirrodin. And then you're just looking at high int, like very, very high int. I do think items like Stealth Helm have value if you're trying to get into melee range, but it's mainly just 3 spamming. I'll pull the build off Smite Source or off of PTS and put it on Smite Source. Commanders look good. Dude, the commander, like, it's just Washington sports, bro. As soon as you think they're starting to look good, they'll do something to make it so you're like, oh fuck, never mind. It's just Washington sports. It'll never change. Anytime Flex says anything ever, I'm banning him.
The Pyromancer has arrived.
Just had my game. Bro just had my game after this patch. Alright. I'm glad he beats that. He would have died. But he needs to play back farther. Be more afraid. You know, Kraken spamming 1K over the wall, uninstall Smite. Do they think releasing that makes the game more fun? Brother, were you standing in his 3? That's like standing in an Anubis 3. That would also do 1,000 damage. Bro, you guys uninstalling because you're bad is kind of funny. I'm not gonna lie. Like it's not the. Like, this positioning is much better. Oh, almost. He should have waited for the fight to start. I liked his positioning, and I like the ult he wanted to throw, but he has to wait for his team to engage. He needs the fight to start. You can't Vulcan all in the beginning of a fight. It needs to be during a fight. Yeah. Saying you uninstalled because you got cooked by Kabrakan aspect is funny, because you could just go into a rank game and ban it. You could also just not stand in his 3. Like, his 3 hurts, but he has no stuns. He has no CC. You could just insta-kill him. Kabrakan is another glass cannon Kabrakan aspect, just like the Osiris aspect. Why did he walk into that guy? Brother, use your turrets, please. Dickline going crazy. Holly procs off the 1. Yeah, but you don't really want to be in melee range at all, bro. Your whole goal is to not really be melee range. If you do melee range at all, you want to ult out. And then you do play around Poly for that. Like, Poly's not bad, but Mirrodin is the best item on that god. Yes, this Vulcan is the lowest damage in the lobby with a, I don't even know how to explain what I'm witnessing right now. I don't really understand Flex's build because going Pendulum is the best item on Nemesis in the game. And he doesn't have it because he wanted to go Dagger Frenzy. How long ago did he build Book? Bro, I think it was 20 minutes when he finished it. Or yeah, finish it. He's struggling, dude. Like, he's not clearing at this point. That fight, he barely did any damage. He keeps putting his turrets too far away. His turrets are completely irrelevant in every fight because they're behind him. I don't think anything in his build is going to help him at this point. I think getting a full build of int and hoping it all hits is his only chance of winning this game. And that's probably not ever happening. I don't think he needs more cooldown. Like, bro, his Vulcan's cooldowns aren't long. This is a fucking 7-second cooldown. This is a 10-second. That's without his cooldown applied, right? Like, getting cooldown on Vulcan is not have the same, like, have that much value. He's gonna get like 0.3 seconds off his abilities if he goes Spear of Dessa. Bro, I think you give this guy 100% cooldown and it would be more disappointing. Do you know how crazy it is to think that? We could go into an Omnipotence game with him and I think it would make us even more sad. He just missed more abilities. Why is Jiggy trolling? Jiggy's raging at Flex Whip. Yo, Ribser's kind of pumping. Ribser's putting in that work right now. Sheesh. Oh, Jiggy putting in the work now. Jiggy going on the solo just to run away is kind of memes. Good jukes though. That Vulcan all hit the Vulcan all hit killer for like 400. He's still stacking thoughts. Oh fuck. I'm glad we got to see the Vulcan all from that point of view, and then we get to see Vulcan's point of view in the death. Geo, dude, I'm probably gonna play like 12 hours of the Battlefield BR tomorrow and the next day, and then depending on how that goes, I'm gonna try Arc Raiders. And then depending on how both of those go, I'm gonna play Tarkov 1.0. All right. See a pen started yet? Nope. At this rate, this Vulcan will finish his full build at 45 minutes. I need you guys to understand how insane that is. Agreed, you know. I mean, he needs a pendulum. You don't play Nemesis without pendulum. He has beads too, so I don't even think he needs the Magi's. I think honestly, I think a boar would do better than Magi's. Oh! He hit the solo for 500. Yo, his turret's doing some damage though. What's your turret say?
Your middle phoenix is under attack. Your middle phoenix has been destroyed. Your right phoenix is under attack. Titan is under attack.
Dude, he's still bottom damage on Vulcan. Lou's kind of getting better. Shit, I might have to queue with Lou to rank 1. All right, throw him in for an end of game interview real quick. How you feeling after that?
Mercury had my number all game. I'll give him that. I can't say nothing.
All right, I have 2 things off the rip. Why didn't you go Thumper to start?
I didn't mean to click that when I did, and then when I walked out of base, I was like, I have the wrong thing.
Oof, okay. At least that's, you know, just don't do that again because you lost all pressure because of that.
Yeah, I meant to have Thumper.
All right. Second thing, why are you leveling your abilities like the way you are?
I honestly don't even have an answer for it. I didn't mean to. I meant to have my X fully maxed out with my 2, but I was like, I need my 1 to do a little bit more poke. He was destroying my turrets right away.
Yeah, just make sure you just stick with, like, you're thinking too much. Just stick with like the standard thing. It's even worse to swap up what you're trying to do, for sure, because you like basically everything is doing like not good damage, which is a problem, especially when you're going the turret build. You want that turret to be maxed out. Leveling the turret makes it have more health, so you not leveling the turret just made it die even more. Like they can't kill it if you level it up, basically. Second thing or third thing I'd cover is you need to try to farm backs more, but you were not clearing mids so poorly. Like you'd miss half the creeps with a 1, or not having the turret was lowering your clear. So I get why that game maybe you didn't farm as much, but make sure you're farming backs as much as possible. Whenever you're firing these ults off, try to fire where you're not staring right at them. Like try to you threw 1 at the mid tier 2 tower towards the end of the game. That was decent. They got out of it because you didn't wait for the team fight to start. But that kind of positioning where it's off to the side is how you want to be throwing your ults. I would try maybe messing with your sensitivity a little bit because your 1-3 combos or 3-1 combos basically never really connected. And that's, in my opinion, probably your sensitivity being too high. So maybe try going down a teeny bit and just playing from there. You know, go down like 2 or 3 sensitivity and see how it feels, and maybe go down lower if you're still not hitting. Yeah, because the big thing, like, with your build, your Ancient Signet, you're going that so you can just 3-1 combo them, or even just 1 them on cooldown and then 3 them on cooldown separately. You weren't really doing that because you weren't hitting anything. So that also kind of like doesn't help you with your build. It isn't really helping you anymore because you aren't playing around it. So stuff like that is what you really need to hone in on. I would say for your ganks on the Mercury, you kind of, as soon as your beads are down, you knew that shit's coming. So you kind of have to be like in your mind, like, hey, I can get Merc ulted here. I need to play back. I need to play on a certain side of the map. I need to be ready to beads instantly. With your turrets, you should legitimately be able to drop your 2, 1 the creeps, and then just walk away and not have to die every 2 seconds. So
yeah,
that would be
I
what else.
I should have committed after I had the wrong mod. I should just went full damage and not turret build. But I was like, it's still good, and then I just was too split up.
It would have been fine if you weren't leveling the wrong abilities over and over again. I think like either one of those options were options. You are correct. Like you could have gone to damage, but you needed to commit to one or the other, and you were just still in between. So hopefully that helps. Appreciate you playing, brother.
Yeah, of course. Appreciate it.